What's up, you guys? Thanks for making it back to my channel. To start out, I'm going to go in with my usual ABH eye primer on a small flat concealer brush just to start cleaning up underneath my brows. And I'm also going to use this product to prime my lid. As you guys all know, I don't set my base with a powder, so I'm going to use my Farah 35E fluffy brush to set the product into my lid to get it to start to set. Alrighty then, so we're ready for shadows. To start out, I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette and I'm going to take the shade Saffron on a small flat packing brush, and I'm just going to start to pack the shade into my crease. No blending or anything like that right now. I just want the pigmentation to be nice and saturated in the crease. And since we are doing a half moon cut crease today, I'm going to make sure to create a more rounded shape with the eyeshadow here. Okay, so still using the Desert Dusk palette, I'm going to take the shade Blazing and use that to start diffusing the edges of that first shade. And I'm going to do so using my BH Cosmetics number 2 tapered brush. So yeah, guys, just keep going here until all your edges are nice and diffused. And I'm just using windshield wiper motions here. I know some people use circular motions. It really all just depends on you. The trick here is to just practice and get comfortable figuring out what motions work for you, what brushes work for your eye shape, and things like that. But always take your time. So I really wanted to deepen up the crease, add a little bit more dimension. So I went in with my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette and I took the shade Cocoa. It's just that really dark, deep brown shade, and I inserted that right into the crease using my BH Cosmetics number 3 blending brush. And yeah, I'm just going to blend that out until everything is nice and seamless. Then I'm going to cut the crease using that same brush and eye primer that I used to prime my lid. And this part, this is what I struggled with the most in makeup. I'm sure that a lot of you can relate, but the trick here is to just take your time. I usually sit really close to my mirror because I'm blind as a bat, but yeah, you just have to take your time with this, guys. Just make sure that you're focusing on the shape of the cut crease, making sure that it's even with your actual eye shape, making sure that all your lines are crisp and straight and sharp, and just keep on going until you're satisfied. So yeah, just take your time. Okay guys, to set that lid, I'm going to go back into my Rose Gold Remastered palette by Huda Beauty, and I'm going to take the shade 24K on a BH Cosmetics lip brush from their Lavish Elegance brush set, and I'm going to just pack this shade onto that empty lid space. Just make sure you're being really precise and not taking that shadow too far up. You don't want it to go past that cut crease line. Then for the blue liner, I'm going to take my NYX Epic Wear ink liner in the shade Sapphire, I want to say. It's just a blue liner. And for my eyeliner, it's kind of hard to explain. It's probably better if you guys just watch. But I line my lid and then I create a line on my outer V. Then I just connect that line with another line that's parallel with my bottom lash line. And I just start to fill in all those empty gaps and just making sure everything is nice and straight and my eyeliner is nice and sharp. For mascara today, I'm going to take my NYX Cosmetics Worth the Hype mascara, and I'm going to briefly coat my top lashes since I am going to be wearing falsies today. And for false eyelashes, I'm going to use my Crystal Lashes in the style Foreign, and I'm going to use my Duo Lash Glue in the shade White to stick them on. And I'm also going to use my Revlon tweezers to aid me in applying them. I usually just use my fingers, but when it comes to the inner corner, I do like to use some tweezers to get that inner corner there since my fingers are too big to reach in there. To start my skin off, I'm going to use my Optical Illusion Complexion Primer by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to blend that out using my fingers. This product is really well for hiding all of your pores and evening out your skin tone if you have some discoloration like I do. Next, I'm going to take my Becca Cosmetics Backlight Priming Filter, and I'm going to put that all over my face and blend it out using a brush. This is going to help my skin brighten up, and it's also going to add a nice glow underneath my foundation here. For foundation, I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation in the shade Medium Light. I think I've mentioned before that this foundation is super full coverage, so you only need the tiniest bit. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender by Real Techniques to blend this out. And my Beauty Blender is always damp. Alrighty, for concealer today, I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm going to apply that on all the high points of my face. So my under eyes, my nose, my forehead, my chin, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out using my damp Beauty Blender. So to set my face today, I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. So as you can see, I put way too much powder on in this part. So to apply my powder, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics No. 4 highlighting brush to get underneath my eyes, in the folds of my mouth and nose, and any other hard to reach areas. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics No. 3 powder brush to get the larger perimeters of my face. For contouring today, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Kit in the shade Dulce de Leche, and I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics No. 4 Sculpting Brush from their this is their Crystal Quartz brush set, and I'm going to apply that in the hollows of my cheeks. After that, I'm going to take my NYX Cosmetics Bear With Me Multitasking Spray, and I'm just going to set all those liquids and powders in place here. Alrighty, so next I'm going to start to work on my lower lash line. I don't know why I'm holding up both palettes because I only use the Desert Dust palette here in this part. So first, taking the shade Saffron on a BH Cosmetics smudger brush, and I'm going to start to pack that shade on the lower lash line. Then on a fluffier brush, I'm going to take the shade Blazing and start to blend those two shades together. Then I'm going to take the shade Gonzo from my Urban Decay Electric palette and insert that into my waterline. Then I'm going to coat my lower lashes with some mascara. For highlighter today, I'm going to take my Aurora Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills and use the shade Luna and apply that on my cheekbones, my bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And I'm going to apply that using my BH Cosmetics Spotlight highlighting brush, and I'm also going to insert that into my waterline. Not my waterline, my inner corners. I'm so dumb. For lips today, I'm going to take my Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Venus, and I'm just going to apply that using the applicator. Okay guys, that is it for the video. If you stopped by and watched it, thank you so very much, and I hope that you did like it. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.